Hello, Yankees Nation. Welcome back to your go-to channel, New York Yankees News Network. Today, we have a jam-packed update about our Bronx Bombers that just surfaced a few hours ago. So if you're a true Yankees fan, you don't want to miss these updates. And yes, before we start the video, we request you that if you are new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can stay in the loop. Update 1. Yankees breakout. Rain delay sparks offensive explosion and pitching gem. What a night for our New York Yankees. After weeks of what felt like a summer slump, the Pinstripes absolutely erupted, securing a much-needed 10-3 blowout win against the Seattle Mariners. It's almost poetic how a 35-minute rain delay seemed to wash away 3 bad, boring weeks of baseball for our team. You know those stretches in the summer where the heat just bakes everything and the air gets heavy, dragging everyone's mood down? Then, suddenly, you get that one blast of rain that cleanses everything, sweeping away the humidity and refreshing the whole city. For our Yankees, that rainstorm was truly a turning point. The offense, which had been struggling, came alive in a big way. We saw a 10-run performance, something that certainly brought some good vibes back to the dugout. And it wasn't just the bats. The pitching was phenomenal too. Will Warren, who had a really tough outing in Toronto last week, delivered a stellar performance, going 5.2 innings without allowing a single run. Now that's what we call a rebound. Even though his command wasn't perfect, with another one of those 20-plus pitch first innings and just 4 strikeouts against a pair of walks, he found the pitch when it mattered most. He even managed to freeze Randy Arozarena with the Mariners threatening in the first inning. Talk about clutch. The rain delay certainly played a fascinating role. After sitting through it, Warren had to come back out with 2 runners on and 2 outs, and he needed just 1 pitch. On the offensive side, Logan Gilbert, the Mariners pitcher, looked like he was going to dominate early on, staying perfect through 3.2 innings before Cody Bellinger finally notched a single in the 4th. But it was only after that delay that our Yankees seemed to shake up Gilbert's focus. The broadcast booth even wondered if he was able to stay warm, especially after his 8-week injured list stint. The breakthrough came in the 5th inning when Paul Goldschmidt singled and Austin Wells walked, with Anthony Volpe advancing Goldschmidt on a fielder's choice. This set the stage for Oswald Peraza, and while it wasn't exactly a textbook play, it was the first real crack in Gilbert's armor. Then, just an inning later, Giancarlo Stanton didn't just crack the armor, he absolutely cleaved right through it with a powerful hit. As an added bonus, Stanton tied Hall of Famer Cal Ripken for 50th on the all-time home run list with his 431st career home run. This offensive surge, combined with our starters' excellent performance and solid work from the bullpen, really felt like the first positive energy in a while for the team. We also saw some incredible defense, with Jazz Chisholm Jr. making a great play at second, only for Oswald Peraza to one-up him a batter later. And speaking of offense, Austin Wells and our captain Aaron Judge also contributed to the scoreboard in the later part of the game. It's interesting to consider what Aaron Judge might have said to Cal Raleigh crossing the plate, with Judge now just 1 home run shy of Raleigh on the Major League Baseball leaderboard. Fortunately for the Yankees, the runs added in the preceding frame thanks to Jazz Chisholm Jr. and Paul Goldschmidt made an otherwise annoying 8th inning from Jeff Hartlieb just a footnote. This win marks the first time this month that the Yankees have won 2 in a row. They'll face a pitcher tomorrow who might be due for some regression, Logan Evans, and with Cam Schlittler making his Major League Baseball debut, it might be safer for everyone if the team scores 10 runs again. Game 2 of this series is set for 7:05 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday. Let's hope this winning streak continues and truly washes away the heat and any lingering bad luck. Update 2. Yankees shuffle the infield. Jazz Chisholm Jr. returns to second. LeMahieu benched. In a move that's generated a lot of discussion among fans, our New York Yankees have officially moved All-Star infielder Jazz Chisholm Jr. back to his most natural position, second base. This shift means DJ LeMahieu, a veteran and 3-time Gold Glove winner, is heading to the bench. This decision comes after a dominant 10-3 victory over the Seattle Mariners, a game where Chisholm Jr. contributed with an RBI double. This isn't just a simple positional swap, it's a strategic adjustment for the team. Chisholm Jr. actually started the season at second base, where he first broke into the big leagues 5 years ago with Miami. However, he had been playing third base for the Yankees since returning in early June from a right oblique strain, a move necessitated after Oswaldo Cabrera broke his left ankle on May 12th. While LeMahieu, who came off the injured list the day after Cabrera's injury, has extensive experience at both second and third, all 35 of his starts this year have been at second base. Manager Aaron Boone addressed the change, acknowledging that Chisholm Jr. has made some wild throws from third lately and has been hampered by a sore shoulder. Boone stated that letting his athleticism go in the middle of the diamond is something that serves him and us well. Chisholm Jr. himself, despite being selected to the American League All-Star team on Sunday, has admitted that he's not yet familiar with the intricacies of third base, unlike his natural comfort at second. He confidently described himself as an elite defender, elite slugging, fast, great defense. Sounds like a complete player to me when asked about his attributes at second base. This confidence is exactly what the Yankees need, especially after losing back-to-back series against the Toronto Blue Jays and New York Mets. The manager called the situation fluid when asked about the plan at third base going forward, stating, "It's Peraza tonight, and we'll see." Oswald Peraza, a 25-year-old who can play second, third, and shortstop, started at third and batted ninth in the series opener against Seattle. While Peraza's defense has been phenomenal wherever he's played, his offense has been a struggle, with a batting average of only 157, 3 home runs, and 14 runs batted in. The move also highlights concerns about DJ LeMahieu. While he's hitting .266 with 2 homers and 12 RBIs this season and has a respectable .310 average in his last 31 games since June 1st, he turns 37 on Sunday. His range has been diminished by a series of toe, foot, and hip injuries, and Boone stated that the Yankees have no plans to play him at third at the moment because physically it's a challenge for him right now. LeMahieu, reportedly not great necessarily, took the news of being benched. He will now serve some role as a right-handed bat off the bench. This decision, while seemingly controversial to some fans who were dissatisfied with Chisholm's play at third, appears to be a move to optimize player strengths and address defensive struggles the team has faced. Chisholm Jr. mentioned in an interview last week that he feels more in the zone playing second base and that he feels decent rather than comfortable at third. He also noted that if the team had informed him of this decision during the offseason, it would have given him more time to adjust. However, after several trials and errors, the Yankees have now decided to position players in their natural zone, hoping this will be a key to consistent success. Update 3. Yankees bullpen takes another hit. Mark Leiter Jr. on IL trade deadline looming. In some tough news for our bullpen, the Yankees have announced that right-hander Mark Leiter Jr. has been placed on the 15-day injured list due to a left fibular head stress fracture. While no timeline for his absence has been provided yet, this is certainly a blow to our pitching staff, as Leiter Jr. has been a key arm out of the bullpen this season. In a corresponding move, righty Clayton Beeter has been recalled from AAA. Leiter Jr. revealed to reporters that he suffered this injury while covering first base in a game against the Cincinnati Reds on June 24th. Remarkably, as seen in a video from MajorLeagueBaseball.com, he actually stayed in that game and even made 4 subsequent appearances while pitching through the fracture. Perhaps unsurprisingly, his results took a step back during that time, as he allowed 5 earned runs in just 2 1/3 innings in those 4 outings. Prior to the injury, his performance was quite strong, boasting a 3.48 earned run average in 31 innings before suffering the fracture. His 32.1% strikeout rate, 6.6% walk rate, and 50.6% ground ball rate were all well above average. He had also recorded 2 saves and 10 holds for Aaron Boone's bullpen. Losing Leiter Jr. is yet another challenge for the Yankees pitching staff, bringing the total number of pitchers on the club's injured list to 8. Our starting rotation is currently without Jarrett Cole, Luis Gil, Clark Schmidt, and Ryan Yarbrough, while the bullpen is missing Leiter Jr., Jake Cousins, Fernando Cruz, and Yerry De Los Santos. It's understandable that with so many bodies piling up on the injured list, the club has hit a rough skid. However, the Yankees were victorious in Sunday's game against the New York Mets, which snapped a 6-game losing streak. While it's unclear how long Leiter Jr. will be sidelined, given that he was able to pitch through the injury, there's a possibility he might only require a minimum stint on the injured list. However, this latest injury, coupled with the ongoing issues, only increases the urgency for the Yankees to look for bullpen upgrades as the trade deadline approaches. And speaking of trades, the injury to Clark Schmidt, who is expected to miss the rest of the season and potentially all of next year with an elbow injury, has amplified the need for the Yankees to find a starting pitcher ahead of the trade deadline. Zach Kaplan of Athlon Sports recently suggested a potential deal with the Pittsburgh Pirates, where the Yankees could trade Oswald Peraza and Chase Hampton in exchange for Mitch Keller and Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. This deal would address the team's biggest holes in both the starting rotation and the infield. Keller has been excellent this year and offers multiple years of affordable team control on his contract. Kaplan suggests that Keller's price might never be lower, despite his 3-10 record and 3.64 earned run average, given his track record of throwing over 159 innings in each of the last 3 seasons. Adding Kiner-Falefa would also provide a versatile contact hitter and speedster familiar with the system. However, it's important to note that Kaplan's assessment likely underrates Keller's true value, and the Yankees would probably need to offer more, perhaps an outfielder like Everson Pereira, to get such a deal done, as the Pirates are not compelled to trade Keller this year. This latest injury to Mark Leiter Jr. only underscores the challenges our Yankees are facing with pitching depth, and it puts even more pressure on the front office to make impactful moves before the trade deadline. We'll be keeping a close eye on all these developments and bringing you the latest as it unfolds. And that wraps up today's crucial updates. Yankees Nation! From the exciting offensive explosion fueled by a rain delay to the strategic infield shuffle and the growing concerns on the injured list that could impact our trade deadline strategy, there's never a dull moment with our Bronx Bombers. Make sure you hit that like button if you found these updates helpful. Subscribe to New York Yankees News Network for all the freshest news, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss a single scoop. Let us know in the comments below what you think about these changes and what moves you hope the Yankees make next. Until next time, stay strong, stay loud, and go Yankees.